morning, or rather, good afternoon. I greet you with joy of having another day, another opportunity to be alive and well as we can be, and grateful for a day that we've never seen before and one we know we won't see again. I'm always going to remain grateful to God for that, no matter what the circumstances. It is a blessing to be sitting up a bit today. It's a rough night, a very painful night. But I was going to have to go to the ER. Usually when I can't manage my pain on my own, or I let it get out of control, I have to go to the ER and they give me morphine and Toradol. And that usually brings me down from a 10 maybe to a 6. 6 is terrible. It's not good by any means, but it is terrible. So God got me through that last night. I feel some remnants of it. I'm sure I am just as tired as I look. I tried quite a few things to manage my pain. I don't know, those of you who have had physical therapy, who are familiar with electric stimulation, they have a portable unit that they call a TENS unit. That's T like Tom, E, N like Nancy, S like Sam. And it looks like this. Just a little case where you can give yourself treatment. So, thought I'd share that with you. Maybe it'll be helpful to you in some way. Let's see if we can focus them on this. It's not hard to use at all. It is short term. It's not a long term fix, but it's kind of like a little PT at home. These little pieces have leads to them, and they stick to your skin wherever your pain is. One thing you have to remember about a TENS unit is you never, ever, ever want to cross your spine. So you don't want one of these on your spine, down your spinal cord. That's not what you want. They connect by these little guys, and you literally just plug them in. Like so. Like I can do this quickly, and I can't, but the point is you plug it in, and then you plug it into the actual unit. This is the unit. Once you plug it into the unit and you turn it on, I don't have the battery in it so you won't see it, but typically it'll light up orange on both sides because you can do this on both sides. There are 4 of these that you can put on your body, 2 to each one of these wires, and you adjust it here to what you can tolerate. So I used that last night, and it seemed to help a little bit. I used heating pad. I used tons and tons of prayer because it was really getting out of control. And one thing you will learn about me is I hate going to the ER. I can't stand it. I grew up with that whole we don't run to the doctor for everything. We had home remedies, and most things got fixed at home. We went to the ER, we pretty much went our way dead. And that's just kind of how I still am. I know that given this disease, this fibromyalgia, I have to kind of change my mindset and understand when I need intervention, medical intervention, but it's been very difficult. But anyway, that's kind of how my night went. Some personal bad news and stress. You know, those of you who know fibro know stress is our enemy. So I have been trying very, very hard to trust God to handle what is going on and not to be stressed, but I am human, which means I am stressed. I'm very stressed. I feel incredibly fatigued. I also have chronic fatigue syndrome. So right now I'm feeling a little sore in a few places, but I definitely feel fatigued. And I feel frustrated because there are things that I need to get out and do. And my mind and my body are not in the same place today. So that kind of reroutes my plans for the day. And it's frustrating to me. And it's a little depressing. So if I had to keep score, I would say Fibro 1, Cryss 0 for today. But that's still early. And the one thing I will say to you is Fibro may win a battle, but it'll never, ever win the war. I say that to you. You say it to yourself, and you tell Fibro, you might win a battle here and there, but you're not going to win this war. And we're going to make sure of that together. Every day, all day long, however we need to support one another. Whatever research is out there, we find it, we share it, we do what we have to do. It will not win this war. Battle is two here and there, not the war. So my goal for today is not to allow my stress and other things to drive me toward depression. Depression is a huge problem for people with fibromyalgia, for people with many diseases, especially invisible diseases. The diseases where you hear people say to you, well, you look perfectly fine to me, I don't see what the problem is. It's difficult. It's depressing, and my goal is going to be not to fall into that today. I am going to do some writing later. I am going to, of course, spend my day praying. I do that anyway, but I feel like a little extra is needed today. I am also going to try to rest because I did not rest very well last night. And that's the one thing I'm trying to learn to do, is to rest when I need to rest, because I tend to push myself really hard and then I pay for it. So I'm learning, hard way, but I'm learning, and I'm hoping that the mistakes that I make, and I come here and tell you about them, you won't make them. So I'm going to put on my CPAP machine, which is also something that I use. Don't know if any of you have any type of breathing issues, but I have sleep apnea and asthma. So I use a CPAP machine, and I'm going to try to rest for the day. I will, again, try to do some writing later. I am a writer. I've been a writer since I was a kid, and it's my favorite form of expression other than music to de-stress. So those are my goals for today. Low stress, low pain, no depression, and knowing that in spite of everything, God is good, because we're still here and we're still surviving, and we will beat fibromyalgia. We're going to kick his butt. Day by day, that's what we're going to do. So I might get back to you later, but if not, I'll see you the next time. I wish you low pain, high energy. I stole that from the lady on Facebook whose website that I wish you would go to. It's called Living with Fibro Through Music. It's amazing. And I wish you all those things. The most thing I wish you is to stay positive through everything. Nothing happens randomly. So, knowing that, we understand that we're not at, but going through. This is not a wall. This is a corridor. And we're just walking through. And we'll come out on the other side together. So we'll see you.